Hello, hi to everyone. My name is Tanya Kalinina and you are on my YouTube channel. I'm the head of the Alpha Astrology School, Deep Sky School of Astrology, and this is our YouTube channel where we predict to different countries, celebrities and politicians. And today the topic which we will talk about is Iran. Iran attacks Israel. Israel will answer, will get a response or not. This topic we will discuss today, and I prepared for you some dates, some notes which I would like to tell you. So today we will make a broadcast video not only for the astrologists, but for the whole, for people who likes astrology, who don't study it now, but likes it and is interested in astrology. So I will show you the natal chart of Iran. This is the Alpha Space application. This is an application of our European school. Our name is Alpha Astrology School. That's why I said to you that I'm the head of Alpha Astrology School and Deep Sky Astrology School. So this is our European project where we can see the astro processor for professionals and for amateurs. And I will use it today to show you all the details we are talking about, because I like to make predictions and to show how I made it. And I would like you to be with me, to think with me, to see all the details and to make this forecast by yourself. So today we will talk about Iran. The natal chart of Iran is frequently used in our school, and in the beginning of April, before the eclipse, which was on the 8th of April, I made a video about Iran, Israel, USA and all other countries which will be touched by this eclipse. And speaking about Israel, it was a special part of video, and I would like you to watch it again. It was on our European channel, but I made a cut for you and translated it into English, so I'd like you to watch it. Let's watch it just 30 seconds.
Israel. We are en route to the Middle East, where the situation is heating up and tensions are escalating rapidly. A small portion of the bright bubbling has diminished, but the process is still ongoing and has not yet reached its completion. For the horoscope of Israel, this eclipse is happening on the cusp of the 7th house. This is not very good, because if there is a cusp of the 7th house, it means there will be a war. For Israel, which is already in a state of military conflict with Palestine, this implies an increase in intensity. Following April 8th, subsequent to this eclipse occurrence, it is expected that there will be a certain level of escalation, a new twist in the relations with Palestine, specifically with Hamas, the militant group operating in the region. So, like, the activation of all military conflicts should be the consequence that arises from this eclipse phenomenon.
So you saw this video from the previous YouTube video from our European school, and I would like to say it again. When we talk about eclipses, this is a very interesting topic to try this eclipse in different natal charts of different countries, because you see the regions where this eclipse will work hardly. I mean, will make some rapid changes, or some attack will appear. And we saw from the very beginning of April that Israel, it will be a very hard, for Israel it will be a very hard period of time, and that it will make some attack. And now we will check it again. We will check the natal chart of Iran and watch what will be going there. And this is the natal chart of Iran. Here we can see Ketu. Ketu in the 7th house of war or peace. Ketu means something about terrorism, spy process, something hidden but very aggressive. And this Ketu period works from the 12th of February 2024 and will remain working, will remain ruling the period until the 19th of January 2025. It means that the destiny of Iran country pushed to have some conflict, to have some war attack. And I would like to say you that this channel is about astrology. I would like to be very neutral. I would like to be focus on astrology aspects, not about political aspects, not about some emotions about this. I will be very neutral, and I would like you not to be surprised with this. I noticed after a lot of years of predictions, after a lot of years of astrology work and practice, I noticed that if you are neutral with no emotions, you will work better than if you will be emotional about some country and will open your heart to the whole this situation. I would like you to know that this is a professional work. It should be done without any emotions. So, we will start about Iran. You see that this Ketu period until the 19th of January 2025 will push Iran to insist on war, to be involved or to start some war attack. Okay, it happened. It happened several days ago, and now we should answer to a question. Will the Israel answer? Will this attack will be in answer? I don't know. Will Iran suffer from this step or not? I would like to show you transit mode of this astro processor, and I would like you to watch on the 15th of January of April. This is today. This is the moment we are making this video, and we will calculate the planets on this moment, and we will add the natal chart of Iran. So we will see how this today picture is communicating, is touching the natal chart of Iran. And we see now that the moon is in the 11th house. In the 11th house of some news, alliances, some relations and parliament and all other issues. But after several hours, moon will move to the 12th house. And it will happen on the 16th of April. So calculate again, we will calculate it again, and we see that the moon, like the chakra, like something which significates news, this moon is in the 12th house of losses, of some injury, of some bad news. And we can notice, we can think it over, and we can decide that from the 16th of April until the 18th, 19th of April, so in 2-3 days after 16th of April, some attack will be, and Iran will be involved in some suffering situation, in some uncomfortable situation. What tells me more? You see that the 7th house of war and peace contains now Mars and Saturn. Mars is a planet of war. Saturn is also a planet of something bad in the life of society, maybe some pressure, some affecting situations. And both of these planets, Mars and Saturn, are in the 7th house of peace and war now. So we see that this horoscope insists on some war. Then we can say that in the 8th house of stress, of death, of some bad news, 4 planets transit now. This is Mercury, Venus, Rahu and Neptune. And this eclipse, which was on the 8th of April 2024, this very beautiful eclipse, which was full and which was very beautiful. It was in the 8th house of Iran. And I said in that video in the beginning of April that it will start some process, some terrific process in this country. So we see now that Mercury, Venus, Rahu, and Neptune are still working there, and it seems to me, like an astrologist, that these days from the 16th of April and 2-3 days more, Iran will suffer from something. In the whole situation, we can say that it can be the Israel attack or some other news which makes situation in Iran very difficult. But I would like to continue with natal chart and to see the whole situation. What will be after several days? What will be after several months and years? We will check now together. Now I will check the broadcasting video. Okay, everything is working fine. Next, after this Ketu period, which will end at the end of January 2025, Venus period starts. It starts from the 19th January 2025 and will remain until the 22nd of September 2026. It will be more than 2 years, 2.5. And it will be Venus period, a very interesting period in this natal chart. Venus, you can see in this red zone, I pushed on it. And this Venus rules the 10th house of the leader, of the ruler, and it is situated in the 8th house of death or some unsuccessful situations, some stressful situations. And it means that from January 2025 until September 2026, a very big chance of change of rulership of the ruler in Iran will occur. And we will go into details, we will go into D9 chart. And here we can see that Venus is in the 11th house, connected with the Mars. And Mars is very irritated here. It is in the Cancer sign, which is very bad for Mars planet. And this Venus says us about the change of the leadership, who is spiritual leader. We know that in Iran there are two leaders. The president, his name is Ibrahim Raisi, and the head, the spiritual head, and the main person in Iran who rules from the 1889, more than 25 years. This person is Ali Khamenei. Ali Khamenei will and Raisi, they both will have a chance to change, something will change in their career, and they can be changed to other persons as leaders of this country. And we will talk about 2023 year. Let's go to Varshaphala options. 2023, and I'm sorry, no, we don't need this. And we calculated the horoscope, the annual horoscope for Iran from the December 2023, and it works 12 months. It It works until the December 2024. So now it works. Now in this moment it works completely good. And what does this annual horoscope talk about? We will switch on this deep sky mode in our astroprocessor. This is a very special mode when we can see the galactics, some constellations, some deep sky objects like stars and clusters, which are especially strong in some natal chart, in some horoscope, and also in this natal chart as well. And if you use this deep sky mode, you will know much about yourself, about your natal chart, talents, and some special things in your destiny, because these deep sky objects, they talk much. They talk much. I will show you now. For example, ascendant, I mean the beginning of the whole annual horoscope, a very important part of it. It starts from the 14th degree of Scorpio, and here the star Antares sits. The star Antares in the 15th degree, and Antares, this is a star of war. I will show you some very professional and fascinating application which is named Star Walks 2, and here we can find the Antares star in Scorpio constellations, and you can see that this is the heart of Scorpio. It has a red light, and in ancient Latin language, astronomers and astrologers called this star Antares, the star which looks like Mars, which looks like the ruler, the lord of Aries sign. And this war is about war. This star is about war. It always shows some situations of bomb, of some strike, some attack, some war-like situation. And here in this natal chart of Iran for 2024, this star is very intense. Also, we can see several planets in the first house, like Sun and Mars. And if we go into details and stars about this planet, so we see Antares again. So Antares is connected with the whole ascendant, with the whole Lagna, and is situated next to this Sun. And this Sun doesn't change from year to year. The Sun will be the same in the whole horoscope of Iran, because annual natal chart is made on the moment when Sun goes to the special degree from the natal chart every year. The date can be plus minus 1 day, but the Sun degree, minute and second of it will be the same all the years, all life of this country. And Sun is in the first house. This is a very powerful situation, and Antares, this war star, rules the whole year. So I think that not only Iran will attack Israel, but Israel will attack in an answer, or we can say that the previous weeks it was the Israel attack on some war people of Iran, and this situation is very complicated, but we can say that Iran risks to be attacked again and again and again. But in this horoscope we have clear periods when some promises go into life, like come true. And now this attack happened in the period of Rahu. The period of Rahu will remain until the 26th of April 2024. And this Rahu, what it tells us about? It tells us about some difficult situation with countries which are like children for this country, you know, because this is the 5th house of children, and this Rahu shows us some events connected with countries which are like children to this one, to Iran. And after 26th of April, Jupiter period starts. And Jupiter period shows us the main event of the year. I'm sorry, I don't know why it's like this, so a lot of coloring. But Jupiter sits here in Aries sign and is connected with Mundha, and this Mundha shows us that this Jupiter will give the main news, the main events of this year. So Jupiter is situated next to some special deep sky object, and we will find it after a few minutes. This Jupiter sits next to Hamal star and next to El Sharatan star. These stars are the head of the Aries, and especially Jupiter is next to El Sharatan. El Sharatan is the south part of Aries, and this south part of Aries shows us some very difficult and dangerous situation when a very important plan can fail. So this is like a failure for the country, and this Jupiter promises this failure, this strong and very difficult situation from the 26th of April until the 13th of June 2024. When we talk about these periods of dates, periods of time, we can say especially that event can be in any day from this period. If we say from the 26th of April until the 13th of June, it doesn't mean that this will happen exactly on the 26th of April, and if 27th is already here and attack didn't didn't make through, you know, it doesn't work like this. This event can happen any day, every day can be, and we should remember about this. So this is Ketu, Saturn. So Jupiter sits next to the El Sharatan star, and this El Sharatan stars El Nat star. El Nat star is closer. Because, Jupiter is in the 13th degree, 13th, yeah, and here we can say that El Sharatan is in the 10th, in the 11th, and Hamal is a little bit after. So Jupiter is next to El Nat star, but the translation, the interpretation is the same. This is a southern part of Aries sign, and it shows us some failure of plans. And I would like to say some words about the myths about this star, because it shows the destiny of a girl, Gela, who she and her brother were traveling by Aries, and she looked down and fell from this Aries, and she died. And this El Nat or Hamal, several meanings. This star shows us this failure. That's why I think the Jupiter period is very dangerous for the natal chart of Iran. Next period, Saturn. Saturn shows us some pressure on the territory of Iran, and then we see this pressure will be June, July and August, until the 9th of August 2024. And then Mercury, the August and September, from the 9th of August until the 29th of September 2024. And this Mercury rules a bad house, and it will give some stress to the country. Especially I would like to show you the D4 chart. This D4 chart shows us if maybe some infrastructure will be destroyed, or some pieces of land will go to Iran, and Iran will become bigger, I don't know, or become less. So these changes are shown by this D4 chart. And here we can see that at the beginning of this year it was Venus, Sun, Moon, Mars, all these planets in this horoscope are quite good. Venus is in the 9th house, Moon, Sun is okay, Sun in the Taurus sign, so all of them are okay. But now this Rahu period starts bad periods again, like you see it in the 11th house, and Rahu is in a very weak sign, and I think that this Rahu period, when this Israel-Iran attack happens, shows some difficult period for the infrastructure of this country, for the land. That's why I think that even in this Rahu period, until the end of April, Iran will go through the attack, some war attack. Then Jupiter period comes. Jupiter is in the 6th house of some defense, of warlike situations, and Jupiter is a good sign, in a good sign, but it is situated in a military house, if we can say so. So I don't think that there will be much destroyment in Jupiter period, but I see that it's very uncomfortable. You see that these planets which ruled January, February, March 2024 are quite okay, but now starts a little bit another energy, and Rahu is not well at all. Jupiter half 50-50. Then goes Saturn. Saturn is okay, so from Saturn we don't accept something bad. But Mercury and Ketu are quite bad. So Mercury is the worst part of this year, and then Ketu as well. Ketu shows us that some land will go out from Iran, or some countries which are like children for the Iran, they go away. They will be divided from its mother, like from Iran. It means that maybe some countries which are now in a partnership, in a military partnership with Iran, they will go away. So they will not stay with Iran at all. And these periods, Mercury and Ketu, Mercury from the 9th of August, and Ketu works until the 20th of October 2024. So this period from the 9th of August until the 20th of October 2024, this whole period shows us that Iran goes through very difficult situations, and some destroyment on the territory of Iran can happen. So we can see that this 2024 will be really not peaceful for this country. Okay, let's go further, and we should check. We should check 2024. I mean, from the December 2024 until the December 2025. A very interesting situation here. We will see, and the Lord of this here is who? Venus. Yeah, Venus is the Lord of this year. Venus, where are you? This is D4 chart, that's why I don't understand. Venus is here, yes. Venus in the 12th house of some loss, some bad situations, and it means that 2025 is quite weak. It is a weak year for this country. And this Venus activates all outer planets. This is a very interesting situation. Outer planets are very important for countries, for people, and this is Pluto, Neptune, and Uranus. Pluto sits next to Venus together, and it means that Venus will give in this year some war situations. So Iran remains 2024, some war situations 2025. And we can say that this situation with Israel will be activated after. So a lot of episodes will be in this conflict. Pluto means this, and then this Venus, this Lord of the Year, activates Neptune. It means that some very widespread news will be about Iran, something very interesting, and the Iran will be a newsmaker in 2025, will be very popular. All tabloids will talk about Iran, so it will be a very bright year. This is the meaning of this Neptune. And Uranus, which is situated in this Taurus constellation and activated by Venus, by this special degree of Venus. And this Uranus says us about strikes inside the country. It tells us about opposition which can make head up, and this Uranus shows us that something can happen with the ruler. And we will see now with you together that this natal chart, this annual horoscope, shows us the change of the ruler. Now I will show you how it looks like. For example, here you can see that the Lord of the 10th house is debilitated. Mars in Cancer sign, in the 6th house of some stress. Then you can see a fallen moon, I mean debilitated moon, in the 10th house of leadership. Here also you can see the Mercury, the Lord of the 8th house of death. And we can say in these three signs from the natal chart that something will happen with the leader of Iran. The leader of Iran will be changed. Now we don't know why. Maybe because of natural causes, maybe because of war, of strikes and opposition inside the country. I think first variant can happen more likely. Then we go to D9 chart, and D9 chart insists on this fact that the ruler can be changed, because in the 10th house we can see moon, and in Cancer sign we can see Jupiter. So Jupiter and moon change by the signs, change signs, and it means the change of the ruler may be on someone more young, because moon here. But okay, not young. We will not talk about this, young or not young, because here Saturn situated, so it can happen anyway. But moon and Jupiter change signs, and this is the sign that they change signs, and for us this is a clue that the leader will be changed. Then D9 chart, where did I press? D9 chart, where did I press again? D10 chart, sorry. D10 chart shows us the destiny of the ruler, the destiny of the president or the prime minister. It depends. Who is the leader? D10 chart is the chart of this leader. So here we can say also the change between Leo and Sagittarius signs. Sun is in Sagittarius, Jupiter is in Leo sign. They change, and again we see the change of the ruler in Iran in 2025, because this chart works from the 2nd of December 2024 until the December 2025. This is a very interesting situation, because you know, a very few amount of people, they are now making this happy reaction on this attack. And other people, they are going to petrol stations and to prepare, because they know that it will be very hard, that some petrol stations and this infrastructure can be destroyed in several days, and they will stay without petrol, without oil, without heat maybe, and with a lot of problems. So not all people are happy with this attack. Mostly, most of them, they are preparing for many bad days after this attack. So we can say that 2025, this will be the change of the ruler of Iran. In 2 words, we will go and see the natal chart of Israel. We should check it. And here we can see some very specific situation. Now, all these attacks from Palestine, attack from Iran happened in Libra period. Libra period contains Ketu in the first house. Ketu is the sign of terrorism, is the sign of spy process, as I said to you today. And this Ketu works from, I'm sorry, I can't say, no, another tab. This, not Ketu, but this Libra sign, it works from the May 2023 until the 15th of May 2024. So these attacks, these warlike situations, this terroristic situation will remain until the middle of May, and then it will be a little change. From the May 2024, for the whole year until the 15th of May 2025, it will be a period of Virgo. This period shows us some better situation. Because Venus and Jupiter give aspects to the first house. So 2 planets of wealth and some good situations, they are active in this time. And this May 2024, May 2025, it will be a little bit better. And then from May 2025 until May 2026, it will be a Leo sign, a period, and it will be, it shows us much. I will say you in 2-3 words about this. Mars in the first house. says us that it will be some terrific war situation from May 2025 until May 2026. It will be a big attack. It will be a big attack. Then we see that Rahu and Ketu gives an aspect to the first house and are very active. They are in this green zone, and it means that it is activated by this period. Very useful in this astro processor in our application, showed for the professionals. I like this function a lot. And this Rahu and Ketu shows us that some terrorism will remain in this year and will be very active. Then Khatika Lagna in the first house in the sign of Leo shows us that from May 2025 until May 2026, Israel country will be the main newsmaker. All people will read a lot of news from Israel. All attention will be focused on this country in 2025-2026. It means that inside the country it will be maybe war, maybe some opposition situation, some strikes, some revolution, something very bright. It always happens like this. And this Khatika Lagna, this is a sign of big changes and very bright news. So this May 2025 till May 2026, it will be a time of big news where all the peoples, all the tabloids, all the countries will be focused on Israel's situation. Then another very specific thing is that Sun and Mercury in the 10th house of the leader of this country, and Sun, if we switch on this deep sky mode, we will understand that this Sun is next to Alcyone star. Alcyone star shows us that something, some punishment will happen with the leader of this country, because this Alcyone, this is a part of Pleiades. Pleiades shows us some difficult situation. Here is it situated in Taurus constellation. You see these Pleiades. This is a cluster of stars, about 1,200 stars here, but we see only 7 of them. Alcyone is one of them. And here we can see, if we go further to north, we can see here Algol star. It is also next to this Sun, and from 2025 until 2026 it will work hardly. So this Algol star is in the constellation of Perseus, and this is the eye of Gorgona, Medusa Gorgona. And this is the sign that the ruler, because this Sun is connected with the stars, the ruler of this country will be punished. He can be imprisoned, he can be punished by another way, but this punishment is here in the natal chart of Israel. And the time for this comes from May 2025 until May 2026. And I think that the punishment will be after some mistakes in this warlike situation, which will happen after May 2025. And because it looks so terrific, it looks so intense in the natal chart of, I will in the chart of Israel, I will not show you all these annual horoscopes because it took really a lot of time to go into details in this, and I will just make the conclusion, yes, and I will say a conclusion from all these things which I see in the natal chart. After May 2025 in Israel, it will be very hard, terrific war situation, very intense, and it will be much more intense than October 2023, much more intense than all we can see in the history of Israel. And it will be really a very hard period of time for this country. That's why, and also the ruler, the ruler of this country will be punished somehow. These two facts, these two predictions, we can remember now, and then we will see what it will be. But if some people now are watching this video and thinking, oh, maybe all this dangerous situation it happened several days ago, and it ends already, and everything will be fine after this. No, please prepare the 2025. It will be very intense and very dangerous. So, thank you for your support. Yes, I really feel like this, like you wrote to me. Okay, so we will finish with this. Our video is now around 1 hour, and really I told you much. And now I will go to our European channel and tell this whole story again to our students, because our astrology school is already 7 years old. Yeah, 7 years old. After a few weeks it will be 7, and we have more than 3,000 students in our European school, and they are waiting for me after several minutes on another YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please press buttons for me, send this video to your friends, to your relatives, colleagues, and I will be happy if you will subscribe to this channel. It was Tanya Kalinina. See you in next videos. Bye bye.